Hey guys, today we're going to be trying something a little different. Myself and VK, aka Bacon113, are going to be doing a co-op review of Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. I've really enjoyed working with VK to make this video, and I hope you enjoy watching it too.
Since Mario was Nintendo's mascot, they wanted to capitalize his popularity even more. With the new Game Boy coming out in 1989, they needed a game to accompany it. That game was originally gonna be Super Mario Land, but one day someone by the name of Hank Rogers, who's apparently really important, said, "If you want kids to buy the Game Boy, package it with Mario Land, but if you want everybody to buy it, package it with Tetris." So, Mario Land was the first Mario game developed without Miyamoto, and instead was developed by the creator of Metroid, Gunpei Yokoi. As they expected, it was a hit, selling over 18 million units worldwide, making it the 4th best-selling Game Boy game and the 7th most-selling Mario game.
This game is set in the peaceful land of Sarasaland, which is split into the Birabuto, Muda, Eastern and Chai kingdoms. Like in many Mario games, the princess, called Daisy, has been captured, this time by a mysterious alien called Tatanga. Mario must rescue Daisy by travelling through the 4 regions and defeating Tatanga's evil minions. During the journey, he will find monsters that pretend to be Daisy to try and fool him, and finally he must defeat Tatanga himself in the skies of the Chai Kingdom to rescue Princess Daisy. This simple plot is once again very effective in this game. The gameplay is very similar to most Mario games. You play as Mario and progress through 4 worlds, each divided into 3 sub-levels. To continue through the game, you must complete each level by reaching the goal gates at the end of the stages, or, in the case of the 3rd level in each kingdom, defeat a boss. If you pass through the higher gates in one of the first 2 levels in a world, you will access a bonus stage where you can gain lives or power up. There are 2 main styles of gameplay. The first is classic platform to platform jumping style we all know and love. The second style involves Mario flying through levels inside a bubble called the Sky Pop. These 2 variations are both a lot of fun, and the flying levels add a fresh perspective to the game. The levels are, as usual, filled with enemies ranging from regular Goombas and Koopa Troopers to Sphinxes, known as Geos, and octopus-like villains called Gunions, among others. Some enemies can be killed by jumping on them, whilst others will need to be struck with Super Balls to be defeated. When Mario jumps on a Koopa Trooper, it explodes and can cause damage to Mario if he is too close. A notable change in this game is the absence of Bowser. Instead he is replaced by Tatanga. Additionally, Princess Peach is replaced by Princess Daisy. There are a number of power-ups in this game, including Super Mushrooms, Super Flowers, Starman and 1-ups. These all work well and improve the gameplay experience. Overall, the gameplay is fun, fast-paced and challenging.
The graphics are extremely dated compared to other Game Boy games. Even though it was a launch title, it had the worst visuals of the 4. However, the level design is great. Very interesting and very challenging, but never too challenging, so it won't be training your Game Boy or SNES, GameCube or N64 controller. But the music makes up for it all. Every tune is extremely memorable. As a child, when I was alone, I would usually whisper the level 1-1 music. And yes, I'm gonna say it. It's better than the Super Mario Brothers level 1-1 music. Another great tune was when you're flying in the mini spaceship-like thing. And the sound effects, very good.
This game has an immense lasting appeal, no matter how many times I fail at this, which is a lot. I always want to try it again and improve. The earlier levels are fairly easy to get through, but the later levels are much more challenging and require a lot of precision. You may have to attempt the stages several times to learn exactly where to go. So this game really rewards hard work. After completing the game, you are given the option to replay the game in hard mode. While I have not managed to reach this stage so far, this feature adds a replay value to the game. Additionally, once you have completed the game in hard mode, you are able to choose which level to start on, therefore allowing replay of particular stages. This game seems never to get old and remains fun whenever you play.
Memories. Me and my bro had a Game Boy Color and a 50-in-1 cart. There we had some classics like Tetris, Tennis, and Renma 1.5. This cart also included Mario Land. It was one of our favorites, but I never beat it. Always got to level 4-2 and rarely 4-3. But since back then I didn't know the continue trick from start screen, I never went around to beating it. Until now.
In conclusion, I would give this game 8 out of 10. My main gripes with this game are the somewhat dated graphics and the slightly loose controls. Additionally, I felt the difficulty level for this game is quite high. This can either be taken as a good thing or a bad thing, but in my case it is a slightly negative aspect, as I am often unsuccessful. However, this does not take away the fact that Super Mario Land is a very good game. Even today, it is an immensely enjoyable experience. The level design is superb, and the classic Mario formula we all know and love is utilised very well in this game. As usual with Mario games, the OST is superb. Many of the tunes are true classics which are a pleasure to listen to. Overall, I would say this game is a very good game. Perhaps not a truly great game, but definitely a blast to play. I would highly recommend this game to anyone who enjoys Mario games and owns any of the Game Boy line.
For my first Mario game, I loved it, and will always love it. But the difficulty on the last world made me cry as a kid, and the stiffness of the controls took some getting used to for Mario Bros. Fans. A 9 out of 10. Find it and buy it!